Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay. Okay. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. I'm really excited for today's video because as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about where you can find actors and actresses and people to star in your low budget film. If you didn't know, I just got finished filming my recent short film Summer's Day, which hasn't come out yet, and though the release date is still to be announced, I really had some good lessons in making a low budget film when you don't have all the money in the world, but you really still want to make good content and good movies and films. For the longest time as a brand new filmmaker, I really struggled on where to find actors for my films, especially when it was low budgeted. And now that I've made this film, I feel like I've learned a little bit on where to find them, and it's actually a lot easier than you think. Obviously, when you're directing, editing, and writing a film, it's hard to play all the parts. I mean, you can try to do it. I'm just saying sometimes it helps to have a few other people acting out the parts. It's sometimes. So I'm going to impart my wisdom to you and hopefully you learn something. Okay? Alright, so the number one place to find actors and actresses for your film, and the number one place that I have used in order to find actors, is Backstage.com. If you know anything about low budget films, you probably already know about Backstage.com. Backstage.com is basically a forum where you can go and post your own casting calls, or you can look for jobs and casting calls posted by other members. This is a great place not only to find actors for your film, but also find acting jobs for yourself if you're an actor or actress, and it's also a great place to find staff and crew for your film. If you need a script supervisor, if you need a cinematographer, if you need an assistant director, basically any job you can think of in the film world is on there, and most of them are low budget self-produced films. There are a few jobs included in Backstage.com that also have to do with bigger production studios, like I know the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel casting was on there, and also casting for a few Marvel movies have been on there. They have a broad majority of categories that you can pick from, but overall it is a wonderful place to find film production jobs and acting jobs and actors in general. Because there are a lot of actors that are looking for acting work for their portfolio, it's not hard to find actors who will do acting work for free or even for a very low budgeted payment. This video is not sponsored by Backstage. I just wanted to share how amazing they are, and I also wanted to share their subscription service as well. To use Backstage.com, you do have to be a member, and it's $24.95 a month, $100 for 6 months, and $200 annually. Even though it does sound like a lot, especially if you're going to pay all of it upfront for the annual membership, it really is such a great tool to use if you are constantly making your own films and writing your own films and really want to build your portfolio and meet new people. I've even met some great friends through it because you're able to find actors in your own area and in your own location, so it makes it very easy to connect with people as well. Numero dos is kind of self-explanatory, but also a really great one, and I felt like I probably shouldn't leave it out because it's a good one, and that is to just ask your friends and family. Okay, I know sometimes your friends might not want to be acting in your film, and your family might get a little bit annoyed that you're putting a camera in their face all the time. However, asking your friends and family who are interested in doing films for you or working on your film set is a great option to finding actors who you basically don't have to pay and who you can yell at because they're never gonna leave you. Just kidding. Don't do that. Be kind to everyone. I know a lot of you have seen in my past films that I have used friends and family before, and it's just an easy way to really practice your work on people. And when you know these people already, it makes it a lot easier to practice directing films because you're a little bit more comfortable and it gives you more room to explore directing and production before you actually, get hands-on with strangers. That sounded wrong. That's not what I meant. A third option in finding actors and actresses is to look on college and university campuses. If you are a film student or a college student in general, it should be a lot easier to find actors for your film just because you're with those people every single day or a few days out of the week. You have access to a lot of the contacts of the people on campus. However, if you're not a college student, it's still pretty easy to find actors on these campuses. Again, because most of the students who are going to school for drama or acting or theater aren't really working in the fields. They are looking to build their portfolio, which means that they are much more likely to want to star in your film for free or for very little pay. So a great way to find these actors is to ask the campus drama teachers or drama leaders if you can talk with the students and if you can see if anybody wants to star in your film. I personally have not done this, but I heard that a lot of people have done this before in the past and it's really worked for them. So, you know, you can just try it out. There's a first time for everything. And my last but definitely not least place to find actors is social media. Social media is such an amazing tool when it comes to being an independent filmmaker or even a filmmaker who is just starting out. I love social media with all of my heart. Of course, there are cons to social media, but there are a lot of pros to it. And the number one pro is that it's very easy to connect with people, especially as an introvert like myself. I've been able to practice my communication skills and my meetup skills with people just by using social media, because it's not like you're going up to someone in the grocery store, which I have my qualms about. But social media is my best friend when it comes to filmmaking, especially Instagram and YouTube, but mostly Instagram. YouTube is a great place to meet people who are doing the same things as you, especially when you comment on their videos and they comment on your videos. I made some amazing friends through YouTube and amazing connections through YouTube, but I've also really found that Instagram is the place where I have been able to build on those relationships. Just because there's DMs and the DMing is just there, you can just slide into their DMs and it's not necessarily like romantic. I mean, unless you want it to be. That's fine too, no judgment. There are a few people who auditioned for my backstage casting calls who then followed me on social media and we struck up a conversation and we ended up going to lunch and just kind of talking, and now like they're like really good friends and I'm so grateful to know these people. So yeah, just posting a casting call on your profile and using hashtags like casting call or hashtags that describe where you're located or where the film is going to be located is very helpful. It brings a lot of people to your page and you can find some amazing people who will star in your film, essentially for free. And also, not even just actors, but also staff and crew. It's amazing. I definitely 100% implore you to try it out because it's amazing. That's basically it for this video. I hope this video did help you guys. I wish there was a video like this when I was looking for actors before, and so I can only hope that I've helped some of you guys in trying to locate actors. I just want to give a quick thank you to the people who did audition for my film and who did act and help out in my film. You guys are amazing. And I love every single one of you, and I cannot wait for our friendships to grow even more and to meet some more amazing people. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did like it. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up so I know to make more additional content like this. Don't forget to click the subscription button down below and click the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I upload a video. Comment down below where you think the best places to find actors for your low budget film are. And speaking of social media, I leave all of my social media links in the description box below so that we can catch up and talk and become the best of friends. And I also leave the link to my music channel down below. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video again, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!